If you make a song that says, oh my, good Lord, it will become a Christian song. Just fine. Just so you know. Somebody, yeah, so that bar song, Tipsy, I've heard the Christian version. They're like the really like the raunchy, you know the X-ray version, but like, oh my, that whore. I mean something. But whatever, do your thing. Hi guys, welcome back. It's your boy Sir Drink Slot, and this is a vlog life update. Not necessarily a health update. It is going to incorporate that, but we're just going to run with it. Well, we're going to drive with it because I don't run for anything. Even my health. No, that's not true. Steaks, ice cream trucks, you know. I'm that guy. Hopefully, well, yeah, I probably am that guy from the Zombieland cardio. Yeah, but anyway, I'm working on it. Speaking of that, been doing pretty good. The whole shot thing is, I can't. There's no way that I can afford $500 to $700 a month. If I'm going to do that, I need to get a new vehicle. I'm taking the metformin, keeping my blood sugar down. It does appear that I am losing a little bit of weight, even if a bit slowly. That's fine. I do need to exercise more, and I have been using my bike a little bit, the stationary bike, and I have been considering getting a bike. Mostly just, it's hard to find a bike that handles my weight. And not necessarily, because there are bikes that handle your weight just fine. The issue is where you're going with it and what it says. Okay, it is the weight thing too. Like, if you buy just a cheap old bike, you'll be able to ride a little bit, but something will break, and then you have to fix it. If you buy a really expensive bike, you have to make sure you're getting the right one, otherwise something will happen. You'll have to take it to a bike shop, and then you'll come to find out that, hey, this bike isn't really the right one for you. It's kind of like ordering pants online. So, I don't know. There have been some bikes that I've looked into, some Mongooses and some others. I'm looking for probably like a fat tire, and, you know, just nothing, like, obviously not like, you know, long, like, mountain biking kind of thing, but just something that I can enjoy, sit with, and it doesn't look like I'm trying to win a fucking marathon on. I just want to ride a bike and enjoy it. I used to ride all the time when I was in Japan, obviously a little bit more in Japan than I would here in the States. That is one of the things that really frustrated me, is that here in the States, riding bikes is fine, but I live in a more rural country area, so riding around on the 4-lane roads or 2-lane roads is kind of frustrating. Whereas, you know, if I just did it normally, you know, like if I were in town, maybe it might be a little bit easier. I literally, like, my bike was how I got groceries. It had a basket on the front with light and, you know, brakes and all that fun shit, you know. Obviously brakes, but you know what I mean. This last week, and also, like I said, I think I even mentioned this doing my some of the lap it ups, is that a lot of times I'll do a lap it up either as I'm heading to work or as I'm coming home. Well, I test my blood sugar before I eat anything or do anything first thing in the morning. That's fine. But I usually check myself. I usually end up eating lunch at like 2 or 3. So I test my blood sugar whenever I get back to the house. Unfortunately, I've been doing a lot of my stuff. A lot of the lap it ups after I get off work. And several of those drinks lately have been pretty sugar filled. So I wait a little bit longer, but I'm still getting like 140, 150, which isn't terrible, but it's just like I'm trying to bring my averages down. I'm trying to do better about what I eat, and but yeah. So also I had the metformin issue, which kind of pissed me off. Calling in the prescription to be refilled, and then calling, and they're like, nope, haven't got it in, you should call them. And I'm like, I did call them, and then he called them again. Actually talked to somebody instead of leaving a message like they say to do. And then I call back and they say, hey, it's been like an hour, sorry, we haven't heard anything, give it another 24 hours. And I'm like, okay, I called it in on a Friday. I had good up until like Tuesday. Monday they said it didn't call in, so I called it in. Tuesday I went to go pick it up. I only got part of it. I didn't actually get the medicine. I got the testing strips. So it was just like, and then I called again, and they said, okay, yeah, not a problem, got it sent over. And then I called the pharmacy, and the pharmacy's like, hey, haven't got it yet, and it's like 50 till. And then like 5 till, I get a text message from the pharmacy going, hey, your thing's ready. And I'm like, I called, I mean, I get it, and they didn't have it then, and it's not like a big thing to fill. It's metformin. I mean, there's tons of it, I'm sure. And yeah, that was it. And finally got it, but that meant that I was out of my metformin and unable to take it for Friday. I mean, after work, the next morning, that night, and then the next morning, I didn't have it. So, yeah, that's frustrating. But like my morning stuff was higher than normal. This is not, it wasn't like horrible, like I said, but it's kind of like I've been trying to keep, I like to be in like the 90s when I wake up in the mornings. Occasionally, I mean, I'm down, like, I understand like 110s, maybe even 120s, but I've been like 136s a couple of times, and it's just been like, around there. Nothing too high early in the morning. And after I get off work, usually like 150. I think 156 is the highest it's been in the afternoons. But man, it's just, you're trying. And I guess the good thing is that that's me without, and after having a soda, I'm at 156 without, like almost more than 24 hours without metformin in my system. So, hey, that's I'd say that's a good one. But I mean, we need to do better. We need to maintain. It's just gotta do better, and that's what I'm trying to do. Today I am dropping off some trash at the shop. Then I'm gonna head over to Noel's, and we are going to do something. I have a D&D game that I DM, and we have not gamed in quite a bit, and my players are kind of pissing me off a little bit because they're fucking with me. Okay, I've got players that are that work in correctional facilities, that don't live in town. I have players that also live who live outside, like a couple people. Actually, only one person lives in town, the others don't. We do Discord, D&D, with D&D Beyond as a base, and a couple other sites as like other options. And but we haven't been able to game in a while, like months and months. I know exactly where we are. I know exactly what needs to be done. I know what I want to do next. Noel is actually interested in jumping in and gaming, but I can't tell if the guys are fucking with me or not, because I was like, hey, let's do this. When can we do this? Can we do this next Saturday or Saturday after next? One of them says, no, I can't do it this Saturday. The other two say, yes, I can. The fourth one goes, and I don't even know what the hell he was talking about. So Then when I bring it up again a little bit later, because it's stuff's going on, one of the guys says, "I don't know what I was talking about. I was planning on doing something, but I actually have plans the next Saturday." So when I had gone, "Hey, okay, sure, this Saturday's not good. Next Saturday, how about that?" And then he's like, "Oh no, I can't do it that Saturday, but I can do it this Saturday." So that's another day closer to this Saturday, and I need to make sure everybody can game. I haven't heard from the fourth guy, and then the first guy, he's cool. He can do it whenever. Second guy, seems to be good for doing this Saturday, but I don't know what it is. So nobody's telling me, like, can we do this? So I'm like, well, how about, what, can we do this? How about July? Can we just set it up for July? Is this too soon of a notice? Because one of my guys is a teacher, so I need to know that there's a regular scheduled time that I can do this, or an alternative if we can't do it regularly. So, and then the second guy is just like, yeah, no, I can't do it anytime during July. I just can't do it. So I'm just like table flip, and okay, first he says he can't do it at any time during July, and I'm just ... I ellipses. I do that. And if that bothers you, I'm sorry. Expletive. I'm not gonna do, like, no. I know what it means. I really don't care what it means to you. I really don't. I'm Gen X. I really don't care. I know what it means to me. I know why I use it. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That out of the way. Sorry, I just had to get that out of the way. Okay. Do you get that? Yeah, this does not mean what you say it means. I know this is what this means to me. And I don't know even why I went into that rant. But, so I do the ellipses, and he just responds with a laughing emoji, and I'm like, you. So I do table flip, pick a little gif, and then I do Keegan Michael Key going insubordinate and churlish. I haven't heard anything else since, so I don't know what's going on. But today is Saturday. So I'm going to go hang out with Noelle. We're going to work on her character. If anybody says anything about, I thought we were gaming tonight, I'm like, y'all would not settle on a time, a day. We are on Discord. I didn't hop into chat, but I wrote shit down, and none of y'all have been responding proper or telling me really one way or another. So, I mean, I need to be more proactive. I need to be more commanding on it, I guess. But, like, it was a little petty and a little annoying. And I know they're laughing their fucking asses off, I'm sure. But, yeah. So, and I may go watch Tarot in the theaters. We're going to watch Three Body Problem, work on her character. And honestly, coffee, and just have a good time, hang out, because we don't get to see each other very often. Yeah, I think we hadn't seen each other since, like, Ghostbusters, except maybe, like, once or twice, and it's just like, So, anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. As always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot. I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy it all down to the last drop. I've got to go get myself a drink, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.